found those boots. Imoen actually needs boots. So let's give those boots to Imoen. She could use them, even if she can't use this belt. I think these are sneaking boots, too. Yes, they are. So there you go, that'll definitely help her out. They might be more practical on Jan, actually, but his sneaking skills aren't very good to begin with. No, they're terrible. And hers are, well, better. Not great, but they're better. Yeah, oh well. I'm not really concerned about little details like this. Let's just get the things that are important and then get on our way. All kinds of magic arrows that we probably can't even really use. Oh, man. Alright, well, we're just gonna... Oh, hey, I can actually store these here. And just get rid of the old ones, just because, why not? It's probably going to be pretty practical to return to town at this point, considering the amount of garbage that's just laying about at this point. Should probably get rid of any arrows that aren't actually powerful and magical. So, we're going to have Imoen do that.
This way, then?
Alright. Oh, crazy, crazy. Acid arrows obviously are priority because they're much more powerful than many other types of arrows. Alright, so fire, and let's just say some ice too. For giggles. And hey, this is that powerful short bow. And does she know how to use short bows? She does! So this is a major improvement over these crummy darts that she's carrying around with her. A major improvement. Good. Okay. I think that's everything that's important. Again, the rest of it is just arrows, and we already have plenty of types of arrows of various kinds that are fairly powerful that we'll probably end up selling because we don't have room for anything else. Yeah. Okay, then.
Gotcha.
And the murderers and assassins had some basic equipment, but nothing remarkable. And here we are. Wow, we actually managed to drive him off, surprisingly enough.
I wouldn't dream.
Let's gather everyone together, and probably would be prudent to heal everyone at this point. With the help of the nymph. With their ultra-manly voices. Kered really has lost his ability to use his ball powers. Well, that is a major improvement right there. So all in all, that could have gone a lot worse. Now we have to figure out some way to pursue him. We have no idea where he went, considering he just magicked his way out of there. There's no indication as to which direction he went. All of the cells are open, but there really isn't anything in them. There's a door here that's locked. There appears to be some kind of portal that we can hear coming from inside that room. And we already searched that room. I suppose all that's left is to actually just go upstairs and get out of here, I suppose. Don't really see another choice.
Just name what you want.
Well, that horrific battle certainly...
The shadow flees the more. You aren't gonna let him fall away so easy, are you?
And look who's back. Kered's just a bit perturbed with this guy. Not genuinely angry, but definitely upset. And why would you encourage me so? You were in his service. That I was, but only for the favors of Mistress Bodhi. Powerful people cast off powerful things, and a blade of novelty to them is a fine sight to such as I. But she has no doubt fled with her brother and master, leaving me to deal with the mess they have abandoned. There's no profit in this for the likes of me. Besides, I know a little of his plans through a peek or two at his journal. It's little enough, but I figure we're all in trouble if he isn't stopped. What plans does Irenicus have that you know of? He's proven very tight-lipped so far. No doubt he seems a villain is always undone in the exposition. I cannot say I blame him. I have many a dead friend that boasted when silence would have served. From what I saw of his journal and from overhearing chats with Bodhi, I know his destination to be an elven city in the forest of Tethir, Sultanessalar. What he plans on doing there exactly I don't know, but he seems to expect to become more powerful than anything, than the gods even, and that can't be good. So I will offer my service to you in the hopes that we can benefit one another. I am sure you can understand the motives of self-preservation. What could you possibly offer me? Of course I would not impose this upon you without a proper offering of peace. Let me first inform you of the ways you may escape this place. Irenicus left by a magic portal. It could be trapped, and it may even lead into the Underdark. Not a safe place to go. Yeah, no. He sealed the doors, but I think I can get us to the surface. I suggest we go back to my ship. I know where he's headed. We may even cut him off. Oh, well, that seems terribly convenient. And what would the catch be? There are no secret conditions on my help. I merely seek your friendship, or at least your pardon. I require allies if I am to survive. So will you try the portal or accompany me to the surface? Perhaps I will throw in the blade I was paid, to show you my good intent. Jumping into that portal seems like an incredibly stupid thing to do from Kered's perspective, because who knows what could be waiting on the other side. I mean, it could be anything. Could be Irenicus and Bodhi and all their minions, and it'd just be a huge ambush. He would never take such a blind risk. And of course he's not angry enough to threaten him, or unless kill him. I mean, obviously doesn't trust him, but despite the bizarre set of circumstances, it looks like we're going to at least have to temporarily take the aid of Saemon Havarian once again. With a sigh of resignation. Very well, lead the way out and we shall take your ship. A sensible choice. Allow me to use my magics to penetrate Irenicus' wards and then teleport us to surface and sun. What? I'd rather you not. Oh, he just takes us outside. It's not very sunny out here.
Good to see your person well and sound. As you can see, the way is clear. We are free. Now, business at hand. Go about the town and get what supplies you need. We shall meet at the tavern and make our plans for the voyage when you are ready.
Now that sounds sensible.
Of course.
However, we remember there was a room inside here that we weren't able to search because it was locked. Perhaps it's possible now that Irenicus is gone. What? Okay, there just seem to be a bunch of shadows here. Isn't that nice? Not what I was expecting. Minsk, this is your territory. Since you're immune to level drain, go get him! You really can keep attacking, Minsk. It's okay.
Jump on my sword while you can. I won't be a
Look at him go!
strange things go
Ice doesn't do anything. Not really sure where all those shadow fiends and shadows came from, but there they were.
Onward.
Aha, and it's hanging wide open. Oh, and there seem to be golems in there. Uh-oh.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Oh, luckily it's only a stone golem. And luckily enough, it's not intelligent enough to walk outside of a door.
Feel the backhand of justice.
A few big hits from Minsk is all it takes.
Evil stands aside.
Alright.
I can't. I'm allergic. Well, all right.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
I think we
To look for traps.
Like Dristan
One
Wolfgar, Elminster and Volok.
Documents.
We should go into the mobile vegetable peddling business together.
Some kind of staff. And even more stuff in here. Well, while he's busy reviewing all that, Kered is going to inspect what was discovered here. And, oh, potions. You need to be able to actually pick things up. Well, we already found this bit of journal from Irenicus. We already read it, so that evidence has been gathered. So I guess we'll just review what we find here, one piece at a time. Wait a minute, is this another? Yes, this is actually a copy of the same journal that we already read. Odd, alright.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
Ah, here's the second part. Victory! I am restored. Kered Larae has given exactly what I needed, exactly as I demanded, and now I see where Bodhi has found such fire. I feel the essence of the gods within me. Damn Elysium's curse for the weak-minded spell that it was. Now I am free. Kered Larae did not make proper use of the heritage given him. Now comes the time of retribution. I will not allow such a crime to go unpunished. The audacity of Elysium, claiming my punishment was just, and the hypocrisy of my people accepting such an act while decrying mine. I will not let this rest. I will take what I intended, and those that would stand before me will fall as they should. Today is a much better day. I will act at my leisure. So he's mentioning Soldanesalar and Elysium. Elysium is a name we have heard of before from adventures long since past. Supposedly an artist, I think his name was Prism, sculpted a face of a beautiful woman out of a cliff, and supposedly Elysium. Is it possible she's an elven woman of some import? It seems likely. What is this here? Staff of Thunder and Lightning, +2. There are stories that tell of these staves sprouting in the growth around druid groves, while the forest is threatened. Fanciful tales, but truth or not, this staff is a powerful tool. It draws energy from storms, and there's a chance that any blow may trigger a thunderclap that knocks enemies down. It casts Lightning Bolt, and if circumstances warrant it, it can summon a lightning storm to blast enemies to dust. Some abilities are limited by charge. You can throw out a Lightning Bolt for 1 charge. You can cast Call Lightning for 1 charge, and if you use it in melee, you can do a Thunderclap, which enemy has to save versus spells or he's stunned. That is a pretty snazzy staff there. The one he has now is just a staff of air that makes sleep clouds. Not very exciting. Why can't I use this item? Oh, it's only usable by clerics and druids, which would mean Jaheira can use it and no one else. And she wouldn't be able to use a shield while she used it either. Not as good as I thought.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Oh, we found a rogue stone in here, and a key. Again, we're having to play the inventory shuffle. We're just gonna have to start shifting things around. Alright, so now that we've pushed some of that out of the way, we can take this rogue stone, and what is this? John Irenicus' key. This will allow access to the escape route in the basement of the asylum. We already decided we didn't want to go there. Just because it's way too risky. We did find some kind of weird instrument in here, though. Looks like a horn. Horn of silence. When this odd horn is blown, no sound issues forth, making most people discard it as being useless. However, if the proper command word is known, the horn is capable of silencing all within the area of effect, providing that they fail a saving throw versus breath weapons. This horn may be used 3 times a day. The most common use of the Horn of Silence is a weapon against mages. Fighters often employ the horn, silencing enemy mages and drastically improving their own chances of success against the frail magic users. Silence everyone in the area unless they make a saving throw for breath weapon for 1 minute. Against everyone. Well, unless you're off by yourself, and you're not a mage, that's not really that useful. And Imowen is now slowed because she didn't eat enough cereal when she was a child. Can we drop things to make it better? No, but we can shuffle a bit.
Just name what you...
Okay.
Of course.
Well, now that all that mess is over and done with, we can actually return to the town. And figure out a way out of here. Or we can get jumped by yet more wraiths and shadow fiends and other spooky creatures that are going to jump us because we're foolish enough to walk around here during the nighttime.
Live a good long time. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
I go.
She could be using more effective arrows. Like fire arrows.
Right as rain.
Oh, creature!
No
let
regrets.
peace here!
With vengeance!
Oh, yes.
Easy cheesy.